Hello YouTube. Um, I've actually been meaning to post this video for like a really long time. I did this the story I'm about to tell you happened about 2 to 3 months ago. And I've been meaning to discuss this for quite some time now. So basically, this is the story about how in the year 2017, managed to mess up, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years of hard work and labor, by being bliss and ignorant, and just my complete and utter just dismay with myself. And now I have to go through this whole thing again. Yeah, so this is a story about how I accidentally got a relaxer. So if you follow me, which I think I have about like 26 views on that, on that one video, about me moving to China. If you don't follow me, I moved to China. Update, right? I moved to China, and I was wearing braids originally. I had my braids in for about a month. First month I was here, which was really like perfect, because of the weather, and it was really humid and just it was perfect. So after about the month that I was here, I'd already had my braids in for 2 months before that. So just like the whole transition, getting my visa and like my work permit, like all this stuff, paperwork that I had to go through, and like just running around, that I was doing in the United States. I had braids in for that, which also was perfect because I did not have the time to think about doing my hair. And upon moving here, like, I had to get used to the cultural differences. I had to get used to just communicating and doing regular mundane things. I had to still get a residence permit when I got here, and just like all this stuff. So it was really good timing with the braids. But upon taking them out, and my hair was really thick. It was really healthy. It was really thick. It was really healthy. It was coarse. It was in like its best shape, in the best state. Like, apart from it being, what's the word I'm looking for? Untouched for so long. Like, I was able to wash it. I blew it out. Like, it was beautiful. It was thick. It looked healthy. It had grown so much. I had so much length. And yeah, I was really happy with it. I wore my fro out for a little while. I also like alternated between wigs and wearing my afro. And I hadn't had my hair straightened in like over 6 months. I hadn't had my hair straightened. So, and like sometimes I just have this desire, this like itch to straighten my hair. And my first attempt, I tried to do it myself at home, which I've also done in the past back home in the United States. But whenever I try to press my hair out myself, it is always a terribly like failed attempt. It's always never works. Like, literally my hair will revert back whilst I'm straightening it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand it. I can't conceptualize. I can't explain it. I don't know the science behind it. But I'm really bad at straightening my hair and actually getting it to maintain that style. So I attempted to straighten it myself, and I literally stepped outside, and as I said before, it was really humid when I first got here. It was really hot, really humid, and my hair reverted back instantly. Like, I can't even explain like how quickly, and how it wasn't even like frizzy straight. Like, like it went back to a fro like instantly. That's how wet the air is here. And it was just so interesting, like how crazy, like it didn't even look like I straightened my hair that day. So, and like back home in the States, whenever I come to this wall, which I would always run into with me attempting to straighten my hair and it not working, I just go to like the Dominican salon, or I go to professionals, and they usually can do what I cannot because they're gifted and they're trained to deal with this nonsense, right? So, and I'm in China and I'm trying to like get accustomed to the culture and stuff, and I was like, you know what, okay, I was really petrified, like I was really scared to go, rightfully so, according to what happened. I was really scared to go to a Chinese hair salon in China, right? Like, I'm not going to find a Dominican salon. I'm literally like the only black person within maybe a 20 to 30 mile radius of where I live in China, because I'm in like the suburbs of the suburbs. I'm not in a major city like Beijing or Shanghai. I'm in Fuyang, which like even when I would tell Chinese people that I was moving to Fuyang, China, like in America, I would tell Chinese people that I was moving to Fuyang, they were like, what's that? I don't know. Where's that? They didn't know. So that's how suburban I am, right? Like, I'm in the suburbs. So anyways, that being said, I was really nervous, but I was bold. I was nervous, but I was bold. I was feeling bold. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna go to a Chinese hair salon. I'm gonna see if I can find like Chinese version of a Dominican hair salon and just let me give it a shot. Like, so I did. I went. And I pre-washed my hair. I blew it out for them so that there was no like tangles and kinks. I didn't expect for them to wash it and straighten it. I didn't expect for them to be able to take it from the beginning to the end. Like, I didn't trust. And the cool thing is, like, I was able to communicate with the stylist beforehand, and he was very confident. That's another reason why I went. Like, I sent him pictures of my afro, and I was like, I want my hair straightened professionally. Like, do you think you can do this? And he was very confident that he could do it. He was like, oh, I got it. Like, I can do it. Come to my shop. Come to the store. Like, I got you. Like, he was very, very confident. And I was like, okay, like, maybe he's done black girl's hair before. Maybe, like, you know, he seems like other stylists. Like, I went to a few, and other stylists were very hesitant. They were like, I don't know. It was just like they didn't seem like they knew what they were. They were very honest with me, which I appreciate. That they didn't know what they were. They didn't know how to do my hair, and so to have that experience and then come across someone who was so confident, I was like, okay, well, maybe he does know what he's doing. And I guess in retrospect, for what I asked for, he did. He did straighten my hair. But one thing that I've also had occur a few times, and my hair being one of those times, is translation, like miscommunication, translation errors. You know, we're using like the Google, well, not even Google, but Bing Translator app, Bing Translator on the internet, like to translate what I'm trying to say, what he's trying to say, and things like that. So after he straightens my hair, and I had already come with it blown out, he straightened it, and then he pulls out this stuff that looks like conditioner. It looks like a bottle of conditioner. It's like a pour and squeeze type thing. And I'm like, what's that? And he's like, we're gonna put this on your hair. This is like through translator. We put this on your hair. It is a protein treatment that will allow your hair to stay straight for a longer time. Because as I mentioned previously, it's very humid. It rains a lot as well. So I guess, and also I guess they're trying to, because they take pictures and everything, like to put up on their page, like to advertise for their business. So I'm guessing he wanted it, well, at the time I was guessing like he wanted it to last a long time so that he can advertise like I can do black hair, whatever. So he said like, and it took a lot of back and forth of me like, no, and he's like, no, it's really good for your hair, it's healthy, it's a protein treatment that will just allow your hair to stay straight longer. And I was asking questions like, will my curl pattern come, like will my hair go back to normal? He's like, yes, yes, yes. So I let this guy put this stuff on my hair, and then they washed it out, and then they re-straightened it. And upon them washing it out and re-straightening it, I realized that there was a texture change in my hair. And I translated, did you put a perm in my hair? And said yes. It was a perm mixed with a protein treatment, or a perm mixed with conditioner or something. It was a mix. And I'm like, I was really upset. I mean, the outcome, it was straight. It was what I wanted in the moment. But when I have my straight fits, when I have my fits for straight hair, it's literally, it lasts maybe a week. It lasts the length of time that the straight hair lasts. Like, it's not a permanent, it's not something I want permanently. I'm just like, I'm itching to see my length. I want to see how much my hair has grown. I just, like every maybe like 6 to 12 months, I just like want to get my hair straightened out of nowhere, because I just want, like, it's just an itch. And usually I dislike it because it's so thin and it's flat at first, and then it gains a little volume over time. I start doing like twist outs and bantu knot outs on the pressed out hair, and then like when I'm ready I can revert back to my fro like that. And that's my thing. But this time, when it was time for me to go back to my fro, I washed my hair, and my hair was bone straight. My roots had, like, I had some root growage, like new growth, but I got a perm. I got a perm, and I feel so, like, obviously there's the positives. Like, I can see my, like, what I wanted originally. I wanted to see my length. Okay, now I can see my length. But on the other hand, I know that my hair has succumbed to so much damage. Like, my hair is so damaged. And granted, like, it looks okay. And I was literally just waiting for my hair to fall out. I was like, my hair is it's all gonna fall out. Like, I was just like, okay, I've messed up. Like, I messed up. My hair is gonna be thin and stringy. And it is. Kind of is. Like, well, like, and I've also, like, avoided straightening it. Like, when I wash it, I don't straighten it. I deep condition all the time. The things that I've learned from being natural, I'm trying to use on my now relaxed hair. And I'm just trying to go through this process again, the transitioning process again. I came so far, and I'm just, it sucks, man. I messed up. Like, I messed up. I let these people put this stuff in my hair. I didn't know exactly what it was. And now I know, like, I won't go back to a Chinese hair salon probably ever again, and it's also a part of the cultural difference, right? Like, in the States, obviously, natural hair, curly hair, big hair, all of that stuff is popping. Like, that's what's up. That's what everybody's doing. Like, loving your natural self is, like, like, that's in style. Here in China, what I've noticed in terms of beauty standards is very, like, it's like the 60s. Like, it's like rewind in time, like, a lot. Like, their standard of beauty here is not even Chinese beauty. Like, you would think, like, maybe long black straight hair, bone straight hair, that's like their standard of beauty. Pale white skin. They also have a really big thing for big eyes. I get lots and lots of compliments about my eyes being big, which is weird, right? Like, because it's not the way that they look naturally. It's not their genetic makeup to have big eyes. But that's a really like big thing in terms of their beauty standards. And blue eyes, like different different colored eyes, is also a big thing. I don't know, it's like the same white beauty standard, like normal, regular old white beauty standards, you guys know. But it's just pretty shocking because you would think like Chinese people would think that Chinese was attractive, but they really admire like pale white skin, big blue eyes, and straight hair, and yeah. So anyways, that being said, when this guy relaxed my hair, and I was a bit upset, and I spoke my mind about being upset, like, after the process. I mean, although I was all smiles, and I was like, thank you, like, I like it, but I did not, like, I wanted to be able to wash my hair, and for my hair to go back to normal. I did not sign up for a relaxer, and he was arguing with me that a relaxer is very good for your hair, it's healthy, it's good for your hair, and I'm like, okay, you don't know what you're talking about. And a stylist's job is not to like care about the overall health of your hair. It's literally just to style it, no matter how much damage they apply to it. It's just about styling for them. But I was just like, I'm so sad, guys. Like, I mean, it is what it is. At this point, I've come to terms with what I've done. I've been just taking care of my hair to the best of my abilities at this point. Praying, like, thanking God that it didn't all fall out, because that's what I thought was going to happen. And I just have to wait now. Like, just have to play the waiting game. In 7 more years, I'll cut off the permed hair. Because I am not doing the big chop again. I really liked my length. I loved my fro, man. I'm so disappointed in myself. But that's just an update on what's going on. So I am still like a proud naturalista, even though I like the naturalista part. Like, I messed up. Big time. But anyways, I was just coming to share that with you, because just in case you're wondering why my hair is straight in all my videos now, well, my future videos, the videos I plan to post, my hair will be straight in most of them, if not all of them, and that is why. So, Duibuchi. I'm sorry. But, anyways, bye guys. Thanks for listening to my sob story.